most parents, we all know that moment. Our child suddenly covers their ears in a noisy restaurant, melts down at the grocery store, or becomes overwhelmed by the tags in their clothing. While some might dismiss these as behavioral issues or suggest your child will grow out of it, what if these reactions are actually signs of something deeper happening in your child's nervous system? What if understanding the neurological basis of overstimulation could unlock the answers you've been searching for and finally provide real, lasting solutions for your child's sensory challenges? So this video is for parents whose children struggle with sensory overload and overstimulation, whether diagnosed with conditions like autism, ADHD, or sensory processing disorder, or simply just showing signs of being easily overwhelmed by their environment. We'll explore overstimulation from a neurological perspective, revealing how the perfect storm of factors can impact your child's nervous system development and their sensory processing. But most importantly, you'll discover how neurologically focused chiropractic care can address the root cause of these challenges and not just manage symptoms. So here's a stat for you. The CDC has said that up to 40% of school-age children today suffer from at least one chronic health condition, with sensory processing issues being increasingly common. Now, traditional approaches often focus on avoiding triggers or managing symptoms, but these solutions miss the underlying neurological imbalances that create sensory overload. Now, the medical system tends to view these challenges through separate diagnostic lenses: autism, ADHD, anxiety, when they're all connected by one common thread: nervous system dysregulation. So what we need to do first is understand overstimulation from a neurological perspective. So overstimulation occurs when the brain receives more sensory input than it can effectively process. Think of it like a traffic jam in the nervous system. Too many signals trying to get through all at once. Now, this isn't just about behavior. It's about how your child's brain and nervous system are functioning. Now, you might be asking, what is the nervous system exactly? So the autonomic nervous system, which is in charge of your automatic functions like heart rate, blood pressure, respiration, and digestion, has two key branches: sympathetic fight or flight and parasympathetic rest and digest. When subluxation occurs, which is the inability of the body to properly adapt to stress, children get stuck in sympathetic dominance. Think of it like a bucket. We all have a bucket to handle a certain amount of stress every day. But if we aren't emptying our bucket by helping our body to adapt to the stressors of each day, over time our bucket will fill and overflow. Now, this creates a cascade of effects or symptoms like difficulty sleeping, digestive issues, emotional dysregulation, and behavior struggles. So you may be wondering, what kind of stress does my child have? Now, overstimulation can start from a perfect storm of factors contributing to the sensory challenges that include prenatal stress in utero, which can impact fetal brain development and sensory processing centers. Birth interventions like C-sections, forceps, vacuum extraction, and manual assistance can create physical stress on the nervous system. And then early childhood stressors and environmental factors further impact your nervous system development, such as chronic ear infections or illnesses, family dynamics, or school pressure. So what are some of the signs your child may be overstimulated? So they may experience physical symptoms such as headaches, nausea, fatigue, or upset stomach. They could have emotional signs such as irritability, anxiety, or emotional outbursts. But a lot of times, you notice the behavioral indicators the most, including difficulty focusing or sitting still, meltdowns, and not knowing how to express themselves appropriately. What can you do to help? Now, neurologically focused chiropractic care helps to regulate their nervous system better than any other modality. We first use neurological insight scans to identify areas of subluxation and nervous system dysfunction, so we know exactly where the stress is getting stuck in their body. Then we do precise adjustments to help release sympathetic stress. This activates the parasympathetic nervous system for better regulation. Ultimately, addressing the root cause rather than just managing symptoms. The body was made to heal, adapt, and regulate. So if you're tired of watching your child struggle with sensory overload and ready to address the root cause of their challenges, it's time to explore neurologically focused chiropractic care. Here at Foundation of Stone, we use state-of-the-art insight scanning technology to identify exactly where your child's nervous system needs support, creating a customized care plan that targets their specific needs. The first step toward real, lasting change is to measure how your child's nervous system is currently regulating and adapting, and this can be done with those neurological scans in our office. The scans are non-invasive, gentle, and can be done with your child sitting right next to you or even in your lap. Then we can see how their sensory system is adapting to the world around them. We look at how and where their system is stressed, and most importantly, how we can help to calm it. So visit the link in our bio or comment below to learn more. We want to help your child experience the world without being overwhelmed by it.